Under the jukebox light,
under the jukebox light,
we found our hearts tonight.
under the jukebox light.
I came back to this old town quietly. Rain was shining on the cobblestone. Thought I'd just walk past the corner dance hall, play the girl who's fine of her own. But through the door I heard a faded record, spinning like it used to every night. And there you were, your hands around a coffee, glowing in the jukebox light.
Under the jukebox light. All those letters that I never mailed, folded dreams where every promise sailed. I felt them rustle somewhere deep inside when I saw your eyes. Under the jukebox light, we're standing like we never went our separate ways. Every little note that keeps on playing brings me back to all our golden days. We were just two kids who didn't know what love could fight. Now we're older, but we're holding one more chance tonight, dancing slow together under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light. I stayed here when the summers turned to shadows, worked the mornings, closed the bar at 10. Kept your letters in a worn-out jacket, read them when the nights grew long again. Every Friday I would hear our record, watch that neon flicker soft and bright. Wondered if the rain would ever bring you back into the jukebox light. I try to say, if you ever walked in here someday, but my heart forgot them all tonight when you caught my eyes. Under the jukebox light, we're standing like we never went our separate ways. Every little note that keeps on playing brings me back to all our golden days. We were just two hearts who couldn't see what love did right. Now we're wiser, now we're closer, turning around tonight, dancing slow together under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light. Softly take my hand now. I say, may I have this dance once more? The floor creaks the way it did that first night when we swayed across this wooden floor. Outside rainy streets with one umbrella, hold the sound of cars that pass the night. But in here there's only us and music spinning neath the jukebox light. We had miles and miles of silence, nights I thought I'd lost your name, stacks of pages I kept folded, words of love and words of blame. But the past is just a story, dancing softly in our veins. We can write a different ending from this song that still remains. If you'll stay with me when they turn down the light, we can live what we dream tonight. Under the
jukebox light, we're swaying like the years were only yesterday. Every little chord that keeps on ringing washes all the lonely miles away. Ooh, let the rainy city fade into a softer night. We'll walk out and share one umbrella neath the silver sky, but we'll always be together under the jukebox light. Yes, we'll always be together under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light. Our hearts came home tonight under the jukebox light. Footsteps in the evening.
Your shadow looks the same.
I saw you on the corner, under streets that knew our names, with the raindrops on your collar, and that old coat barely changed.
I almost kept on walking till you softly said my name. Then the years between our letters fell away like they were rain.
We were strangers, we were something.
We were pages never read.
All those words we left
Unwritten came back rushing to my head.
porch light in the rain,
Shining like a flame,
guiding two lost hearts
back home again.
Every drop that falls
Keeps whispering your name while we stand together under porch light in the rain. Ooh.
I said, let me drive you home now,
I said, let me drive you home now.
as the night kept pouring down,
Radio low on the dashboard,
playing soft old Motown sound,
we were laughing in the silence,
about the things we never said,
watching wipers chase our memories
down the glass in streaks of red, all the miles and all the evenings. I had walked this road alone,
felt like they were always leading back to where your hands are warm.
porch light in the rain,
Shining like a flame,
guiding
two lost hearts back home again.
every drop that falls
Keeps whispering your name while we stand together under porch light in the rain.
At your gate the gravel shimmered,
In the glow of yellow gold
and your smile looked like a promise.
that the years can make grow old,
You reached out and took my umbrella,
pulled me closer out of you.
said if storms keep coming, darling,
Let me always stand with you.
let the thunder roll above us.
Let the city fade away
We've got coffee on the table,
and a quiet place to stay.
through the window of this evening
I can see our days ahead,
every sunrise gently starting where there's rain.
torchlight in the Every morning in the pale blue light, breath like clouds in winter air, you'll be leaning on the silver pole with the wind in your dark hair. I would hurry down the corner street, books pressed tight against my chest. You would smile and take them from me, say I like it when you rest. We would watch the city waken as the first bus rolled on by. Let the second one keep moving just to have a little time. Now I'm at the old bus stop with a pocket full of tickets and a heart that never stopped. Every engine in the distance, every break and every knock sounds like you are coming back to the old bus stop. Then one morning you were dressed in gray with a suitcase at your side. Said they need me in another town for a while, I've got to ride. I just laughed like it was nothing, but my hands began to shake as we let 3 buses leave us till there was no more to take. You said ride me on the journey, every line you choose to send. I'll be standing in this memory till we meet right here again. So I'll wait at the old bus stop where the dawn runs down the windows and the coffee shops unlocked. Every hiss of opening doors makes my sleepy heartbeat knock, thinking you'll step off and find me at the old bus stop. I've grown older with the sunrise on this cracked and painted curve. Kept your last small paper ticket like a softly spoken word. If the road has turned you elsewhere, then your days are far from mine. Know there's someone by a corner looking back through borrowed time. Still I stand at the old bus stop when the world is gray and quiet and the traffic hasn't stopped. If you ever feel the longing for the streets we used to walk, follow morning's gentle whisper to the old bus stop. I'll be there in scarf and sweater with the chill still in the air. All the years will fall behind us if I turn and find you there. Till that moment, love, I'm waiting where our dreams first learned to talk, with my heart upon the pavement at the old bus stop. 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 Motor humming like a lullaby tune, street lamps drifting past the window. I find my seat in the usual row, place I've come to know. You'd sit there quiet with your tie undone, newspaper folded from a day hard run. I'd hold my ticket like a fragile thing, listen softly to the engine sing. One rainy night when the wipers cried, you moved your coat to the empty side. You said, "It's cold, won't you sit here too?" And that's how I found the road to you. We talked to small things, of days and pay, of coffee breaks and the price of rain. But in your laughter, warm and low, I heard a song I wanted to know. Last bus home with you, rolling through the night, city fading out beneath the amber light. Don't need diamonds, don't need something new, just this last bus home with you. Ooh, last bus home with you, hands that almost touch, hearts leaning closer without saying much. If I can end my day inside this view, I've got enough. Last bus home with you, last bus home with you. Some nights we'd ride with the windows clear, talking of places we'd like to steer. You'd say someday when the time is right, we'll trade this bus for a car in the night. I'd smile and tell you I didn't mind these worn out seats and their rattling spine, because each corner, each familiar turn was one more mile where our hearts could learn. You'd press the bell at a usual stop, say see you tomorrow, and the doors would pop. But on that evening when you hesitated, I knew our journey had really waited. Ooh, last bus home with you, rolling through the night, city fading out beneath the amber lights. Don't need diamonds, don't need something new, just this last bus home with you. Ooh, last bus home with you, hands that almost touch, hearts leaning closer without saying much. If I can end my day inside this view, I've got enough. Last bus home with you, last bus home with you. One winter storm when the snow came down, we stepped off early on the edge of town. You walked me slowly to my doorway light, brushing off snowflakes from my coat that night. You said, "I know this isn't grand or bold, no fancy dinners in a coat of gold, but if you'll have me simple and true, every last bus I'll ride with you." Now some folks dream dream of the ships that sail, of silver trains on a shining rail. But my sweet dream is a worn-out seat, your shoulders steady underneath my cheek. Someday maybe we'll have our own front door, shoes by the mat and a swept-up floor. But we'll still smile when the daylight's through and say, let's pretend it's that buzz in you. Last bus home with you, rolling through the years, engine humming low as it dries our tears. Don't need oceans, don't need sky bright blue, just this last bus home with you. Ooh, last bus home with you when the night grows old. I'll hold your arm when the wind blows cold. If every day can end the way we knew, I'm always on that last bus home with you. Ooh. Motivating like a lullaby tune, two silhouettes beneath the same small moon. Wherever life may carry us on through, my heart rides that last bus home with you. Soft drums echo through the wooden floor, neon letters glowing by the door. I hear a melody I used to know, and suddenly my heart's back long ago. It was a summer when the town felt new. Every song on the radio led to you. We saved our dimes for Saturday night, spun our dreams under colored lights. That old jukebox in the corner there played our tune the county fair. You held me close by the Ferris wheel and asked me, tell me, is this real? And time rolled on like a restless train, pulled us apart down different lanes. But all those nights I couldn't sleep, your voice was humming soft and sweet under the jukebox light, where we first learned how to hold on tight. Every record spinning felt like you and me, turning slow in perfect harmony. If your heart still feels it right, meet me under the jukebox light. Creek, hoping you might walk in as I speak. The band is quiet but my pulse is loud, just one more wish in a smoky crowd. Then the door swings wide and I see your face, a little older but the same warm grace. You smile like you've been here in my mind. Every long and lonely night I'd find you, take my hand like you always knew. This song was waiting here for two. The years fall off like autumn leaves as we sway back into what we believe. Under the jukebox light, where we first learned how to hold on tight. Every record spinning felt like you and me, turning slow in perfect harmony. If your heart still feels it right, meet me under the jukebox light. Oh, yeah. I think of evenings on your front porch swing, talk of marriage, kids, and simple things. Your mama's laughter in the kitchen glow, the future painted in a soft gold glow. We lost the thread in the city's roar, letters faded in a dresser drawer. But now your fingers laced with mine draw our story on the hands of time. Maybe we can't get back those days, but love remembers secret ways. When the needle drops on that old refrain, I hear us whispering my name. If you're afraid of starting new, just listen close, I'll sing with you. We'll write the years we almost missed in every sway and every kiss. Under the jukebox, the light, let's give our second chance tonight. Let each record spin and wash the past away. Leave the tender part of us to stay. If your heart still holds me tight, keep me under the jukebox light. So when the music's low and the crowd is thin and they're closing down but we're still dancing in, we'll turn the last song into our first night, living forever in the jukebox light.
We were slow dancing at the old town hall, jukebox humming by the far back wall. Your cheek resting so easy on my chest, every step saying we are blessed. Colored bulbs were hanging from the beams above, shadows drawing little halos round our love. And the band packed up for the night at 10, but I still wanted to dance again. So I took your hand, said let's go home, down those sleepy streets we've always known, where the crickets sing and the stars burn white. There's a little glow waiting in the night. Under the porch light, baby, hold me nearer. Let the quiet world just fade from sight. Under the porch light, your eyes shine clearer than any neon sign we pass tonight. We don't need a crowd or a band to guide us, just your gentle hands in these hands of mine. Under the porch light, our love reminds us that forever can feel like Saturday night. Key turns softly in the front door lock, kitchen clock ticking like a steady rock. You laugh low as you slipped off your shoes, barefoot steps in the yellowish hues. Coffee cups resting on the counter near, little notes we leave each other through the year. All the days and nights that brought us here, every smile, every quiet tear. I reach for you by the screen door frame. Same old house, but it's never quite the same. Every time you lean into my arms just right, I feel brand new in the pale porch light. Under the porch light, baby, hold me nearer. Let the quiet world just fade from sight. Under the porch light, your eyes shine clearer than any neon sign we pass tonight. We don't need a crowd or a band to guide us, just your gentle hands in these hands of mine. Under the porch light, our love reminds us that forever can feel like Saturday night. Years go by like a slow, sweet song, some days short and some days long, but we still find that old dance floor on this worn-out kitchen tile by the door. Morning sunlight in your silvering hair, evening shadows in your favorite chair. Through it all, when the day is through, there's a little light waiting just for two. If the nights grow cold and the wind blows rough, if the days get heavy and the road feels tough, baby, step outside when the sky turns blue. Let that soft porch glow fall over you. Close your eyes and you'll feel me there, with my hand at the small of your back, I swear. We'll sway real slow till the world feels right, just you and me in that gentle light. Under the porch light, I'll be right beside you, through the changing years and the passing time. Under the porch light, my heart will guide you back to these arms and this faithful rhyme. We don't need a stage or the crowd's bright shining, just your beating heart pressed close to mine. Under the porch light, love keeps reminding two ordinary souls, they still can shine. Through every season, no grand reason, just feels so right. When the whole world sleeps and the stars start climbing, we'll be dancing under the porch light.
Do-do, soft summer night. Do-do, midway lights so bright. All I knew is how you made me feel when you kissed me under the Ferris wheel. We were walking through the midway, paper tickets in your hand, cotton candy on my fingertips, little brass notes from the band. Every booth was calling to us, every prize a flashing sign, but the only thing that mattered was your shoulder touching mine. You said, let's go a little higher, pointed up into the sky, to the painted cars that circled like the stars that passed us by. As we climbed into the carriage, all the world felt soft and small, with the ocean in the distance like a whisper just beyond it all. Under the Ferris wheel, my heart started turning, round and around with every light I saw. Under the Ferris wheel, my hands started learning how it feels to fit so gently in your own. With the summer air and the music playing, I could hardly tell what was dream or real, but I knew my life was changing forever when you held me under the Ferris wheel. Later on beside the shoreline, windows open to the breeze, car radio on a slow song, you were humming low with me. All the dashboard glow was golden on your profile in the dark, and you tapped the wheel in rhythm with the beating of my heart. We drove past the sleeping houses, past the harbor's distant light, like the road itself was promising we'd remember this whole night. Every chorus on the station felt like it was meant for two. I could hear the future whisper, I'll be coming back with you. Under the Ferris wheel my heart started turning, round and around with every light I saw. Under the Ferris wheel my hands started learning how it feels to fit so gently in your own. With the summer air and the music playing, I could hardly tell what was dream or real, but I knew my life was changing forever when you held me under the Ferris wheel. Now there's pictures in my dresser, little corners curled with time, you and me in tilted poses, tiny bulbs behind us shine. Every year when summer finds us, we still drive down to the fair, and the world grows young and quiet when the wheel lifts us in air. All the noise below turns distant, just a soft and friendly roar, and I lean my head upon you like the very first time before. If the days grow long and lonely, if the sky turns gray and wide, darling, close your eyes and see me by your laughing, breathless side. Hear the midway bells and music, feel the cool salt on your skin. There's a little car that's waiting for our hearts to climb back in. When the future feels uncertain, when you don't know what is real, we can find our way to summer underneath that Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel I'll always be waiting, round and around through every passing year. Under the Ferris wheel my love will be staying, shining like those colored lights when you draw near. With the ocean wind and the band still playing, every gentle turn says this love is real, and I'll fall for you like the very first evening, every time we're under the Ferris wheel. Soft summer night, do-do-do-do, hold me just as tight. When the midway fades and the world grows still, meet me under the Ferris wheel. Wipers keep the time on the window, raindrops tapping soft on the glass. Streetlights blur like silver echoes, while the gentle hours slowly pass. You reach across and turn the dial, find that station we both know. Little crackling chords and a tender smile in the dashboard's sleepy glow. city's shining in a coat of rain, and the world feels far away. But here inside this little car with you, it's our own small cabaret. I don't need a grand parade or a ballroom full of gold. Just your hand resting over mine while the chorus starts to unfold. Car radio love song playing low and sweet while the rainy streets glide under our feet. Car radio love song, every note feels new, though I've heard it all my life with you. In the hush between each line they sing, I hear every promise that your eyes still bring. Every rainy mile that we travel on becomes our own car radio love song. We stop beside a corner doorway, share an umbrella in the light, laughter dancing in the puddles, your coat around me in the night. We move together to the distant band, just a sway that only we can hear, with the traffic humming soft and low, like a rhythm holding us near. We could chase a brighter scene, but I've learned what matters most is your shoulder under my sleepy cheek, and the sound of your voice so close. Car radio love song playing low and sweet while the rainy streets glide under our feet. Car radio love song, every note feels new, though I've heard it all my life with you. In the hush between each line they sing, I hear every promise that your eyes still bring. Every rainy mile that we travel on becomes our own car radio love song. We pull up to our little doorway, porch light shining amber gold. You switch the engine off so slowly, let the final chorus roll. You lean in close and kiss my cheek, whisper, darling, we're still young. And I feel it in the quiet night every time I hear that song. Maybe someday we'll be older, gray at the temples, walking slow, but I'll still see these rainy streets in the way your soft eyes glow. Turn that knob and set the needle, let the night just drift along. I'll be humming low against your heart, our forever favorite song. Car radio love song under silver skies, all the years are shining in your eyes. Car radio love song while the raindrops fall, I don't need a word, I have it all. From the porch light glow to the break of dawn, I will keep on loving you as long as there's a road ahead and the night is strong. We'll whispers slow and the rain grows thin. You take my hand and lead me in. But even when the music's gone, my heart still hums our car radio love song. Fairground music in the evening air, soft lights turn and love is everywhere.
I saw you standing by the ticket line, cotton candy colors in your hair.
I knew that smile through the years had flown, like a melody still hanging in the air.
Your eyes met mine and the world grew small, just the two of us and turning steel.
You said it's been such a long, long time.
I said, come and ride with me, my dear.
All the years just slipped away when I heard your heartbeat say, under the Ferris wheel I feel it, spinning back to when we first kissed goodnight. Under the Ferris wheel, don't steal it, let this little second chance be right.
If the summer fades and shadows fall, there's a promise that I still can feel. I'll be holding on to you, my love, under the Ferris wheel.
We walked the promenade beside the sea, listening to the hush of distant waves.
Your hand was warm like it used to be when we dreamed of all the plans we'd save.
I said I kept you pictured by my bed. All those nights I wondered where you'd be.
You said I wrote your name on every
Shore, but the tide just kept on stealing you from me.
Now the past is fading slow in the golden carnival glow. Under the Ferris wheel I feel it, spinning back to when we first kissed goodnight. Under the Ferris wheel, don't steal it, let this little second chance be right. If the summer fades and shadows fall, there's a promise that I still can feel.
I'll be holding on to you, my love,
under the Ferris wheel. Let's buy a ticket like the old days, dear.
I'll lean my head upon your shoulder tight.
We'll see the little town and Silver Sea,
growing soft and tiny in the falling night.
and when the world is only you and me,
Hanging in the sky above the pier,
I'll whisper low, I never stopped, my love.
you'll breathe, I was always standing here. Maybe love walked far but never left. Maybe time just took the longer way. Round and round like painted horses run till they find the music where they used to play. If we get one more gentle spin, let's not turn our hearts apart again. closer in your arms. Under the Ferris wheel, we'll share it, every little hope and faded charm.
When the midway lights grow soft and dim, and the night feels suddenly so real, I will
Still be standing by your side, under the Ferris wheel. Fairground quiet, distant ocean sighs, and your hand forever tangled up in mine. The tide rolls in, the lights are low, your head in mine, that easy glow. The world feels small, just me and you, under the seaside moon. We drive along the shoreline slow, old car radio, a gentle glow. Your jacket collar turned up tight, my head on your shoulder in the night. The summer fair lights far away spin like stars we chased one day. But we don't need that carousel, your heartbeat is my wishing well. Every little road we choose leads me right back into you. Nothing fancy, nothing grand, just your fingers in my hand, under the seaside moon. We're dancing soft and soon to a song the waves have always known. Just you and I alone. If the morning comes too soon, I'll still be in this tune, swaying close to you, under the seaside moon. We talk inside a corner cafe, rain on the window blurs the day. The silver spoons and coffee steam turn ordinary into a dream. You slide a folded note to me, your careful handwriting plain to see. Just one line in simple blue, I want my whole life next to you. People hurry through the rain, chasing buses, catching trains, but we linger warm and slow, watching raindrops kiss the road, under the seaside moon. We're dancing soft and soon to a song the waves have always known. Just you and I alone. If the morning comes too soon, I'll still be in this tune, swaying close to you, under the seaside moon. Years may tumble like the tide, lines of laughter by our eyes, but when the daylight slips away, I still feel 17 today. We walk the promenade at night, street lamps halo you in light, and every footprint in the sand spells your name and holds my hand. Let the cities rise and fall, let the fashions change it all. We'll keep our small and secret tune under this familiar moon. If the days grow hard and long, let our hearts be soft and strong. I'll still hum that same old air every time you're standing there, under the seaside moon. We're shining, me and you, in a world that spins and rushes by. We found our lullaby. When the nights are clear or blue, I'll always turn to you and fall in love anew, under the seaside moon. So when the waves begin to croon and sky turns gentle blue, know my heart is keeping time, under the sea.
I walk back down that old wet street where we once tried to stay dry, sharing one small umbrella under a silver sky.
Raindrops on your lashes, laughing as we ran for the door of that little corner cafe where my heart was yours and more.
All these years and miles between your hand and mine, but I kept your name in every lonely line. At your porch light, I'm waiting in the rain. At your porch light, calling out your name. If your heart still remembers how it felt that night, come and take my hand again. At your porch light.
I heard a soft knock through the thunder, like a ghost from long ago. Thought of letters on my pillow with your careful steady flow. I saw your face in the window of that train that took you west. I waved until the smoke had faded with your goodbye on my chest.
I swore I'd lock away the part of me you knew, but my foolish, faithful heart kept burning just for you.
At your porch light, you're waiting in the rain.
At your porch light, I can hear my name. Every tear that I carried through the years of a night
leads me back to you again. At your porch light, the steps feel just like yesterday.
My hand shakes reaching for the chain.
I breathe your name so quietly.
I whisper it the very same.
Then the door swings slowly open,
and I see those eyes I knew.
Two old hearts inside the doorway,
trying to find something true.
We lost so many seasons, watching from afar. You under city streetlights, me beneath a stranger star. But every street of strangers, every midnight train led me back to where you left the light against the rain. At your porch light, we're standing in the rain. At your porch light,
saying love again. Let the years fade behind us in the soft porch glow tonight.
I will never walk away from your porch light. At your porch light, our shadows fit just right. Every road I ever took led to your porch light. Your porch light. Summer lights and a spinning sky. That's the night you first caught my eye. There was music on the Midway, cotton candy in the air. You were standing by the ticket stand at the little hometown fair. You said, I saved the seat for you with that easy little smile. So I climbed into the Ferris car and we rose above it all a while. The world below was tiny then, just colored lights and swirling friends. But all I saw so clear and real was your hand reaching for mine to feel. Under the Ferris wheel, you promised me a love that's real, with the whole town shining at our feet. You said my name so soft and sweet, every spin my heart would steal another beat for you to feel. I've been yours since that first deal we made under the Ferris wheel. Later driving through the back roads, fireflies in the dark, car radio playing low and warm like a heartbeat in your car. Your dashboard cast a golden glow on the freckles on your face. You turned it down and whispered, "This is our forever song in this place." I leaned my head upon your arm, safe and small against your calm. You kissed my hand upon the wheel, sealed that summer evening deal. Under the Ferris wheel, you promised me a love that's real, with the whole town shining at our feet. You said my name so soft and sweet, every spin my heart would steal another beat for you to feel. I've been yours since that first deal we made under the Ferris wheel. Now the years have turned like records, but the fair still comes to town. We take that same old wooden seat and watch the lights go round and round. Your hair is just a little gray, my hand fits right where it did then. We laugh about that nervous girl who fell in love and never left again. Sometimes I ask you, do you know how deep that simple promise goes? You smile and say, just look and see, you're still the girl on that ride with me. And when the night breeze hums that tune, we're back beneath that summer moon. No matter how the years may spin, I fall in love all over again. Under the Ferris wheel, you're still my only love that's real, with the whole world turning at our feet. You say my name so soft and sweet, every year my heart can feel that spinning glow, that same old thrill. I'll be yours for every turn and every thrill we share under the Ferris wheel. If you're looking for my heart, you'll always find it still waiting under the Ferris wheel. Rain on the glass house and the evening dim. There's a table in the corner where I wait for him. I was just a girl with an apron tied, pouring cups of coffee while the trains rolled by. You came in from the platform with your coat all damp, ticket in your pocket, suitcase by the lamp. You asked for a corner where the noise felt small, somewhere you could hear your name above it all. I pointed to this table with the checkerboard cracks, said you can see the whole wide world from this window by the tracks. You laughed and said if I pass this way again, will you save this little place for an old lost friend? I smiled at the promise spilling between your words, like the whistle of a distance only my heart heard. Window by the tracks where I watched you go, face against the glass in the station glow. Every train that leaves takes a piece of me, but I keep this chair waiting where your eyes can see. Window by the tracks on a rainy night, headlights in the fog fading out of sight. Till you're coming back, I'll hold this place intact, sitting in the quiet by the window by the tracks. Seasons change, the posters on the cafe wall, new faces at the counter, but I knew them all. Businessmen and soldiers, girls with travel dreams, suitcases of secrets and paper seams. Sometimes I'd glimpse a profile through the silver mist, think I saw your shadow in the way they kissed. But the door would close softly and the moment passed, just another ghost fading in the darkened glass. Still I straighten up the table when the night bells ring, lay a single spoon and a porcelain ring. If a stranger asks why the seat stays free, I just say someone's coming and they'll sit with me. Window by the tracks where I watched you go, face against the glass in the station glow. Every train that leaves takes a piece of me, but I keep this chair waiting where your eyes can see. Window by the tracks on a rainy night, headlights in the fog fading out of sight. Till you're coming back, I'll hold this place intact, sitting in the quiet by the window by the tracks. There was once a summer when the rains ran late, I walked down to the lakeside just to test my fate. Water held the sunset like a copper coin, wind wrote your name in the trembling joint. I thought about boarding any northbound line, leaving all this waiting on the ties behind. But the thought of you searching for an empty chair brought me back to this window to be certain I was there. Now Now the kitchen clock is older, and the boss has changed, but they leave me this corner like it's prearranged. I hum a little tune when the night gets long. Let the spoons keep rhythm to a patient song. If one day you wander through the closing crowd, with your shoulders a little more tired, your heart less loud, you'll see a gentle figure in the faded slacks, waving through the raindrops at the window by the tracks. Window by the tracks where I watched you go, still shining in the steam of the engine's low. Every train that leaves writes a line, in fact, in the quiet little story of the window by the tracks. Window by the tracks when the night turns blue, there's a chair and a cup and a place for you. If the world runs you ragged and the sky turns black, come and find my faithful heart at the window by the tracks. Rain on the glass and the evening dim, I'll be here tomorrow if you come back in, till your footsteps echo on these wooden cracks. I'll be keeping one small light in the window by the tracks.
Low neon signs on a midnight street,
one small umbrella where our shadows meet, and somewhere an old song calls our names from a jukebox in the rain.
I was walking home alone, city shining cold and gray, raindrops dancing on the pavement, washing all the crowds away. Then I heard a distant rhythm from a doorway down the lane, like a ghost of summer evenings I could almost feel again.
As I slowed to hear it better, someone stepped into my life. You were standing at the corner, like a memory come to life, when you said,
do you remember, in that soft and wistful tone, every empty waiting year of mine no longer felt alone. I still know where the music plays, I still know where we learned your name.
if you wanna start again,
come to the jukebox in the rain.
jukebox in the rain, where our hearts first found the beat, where the scratchy records turned and pulled us off our careful feet. In that small town dance hall glow, we were young and unashamed, spinning slow and holding tight by the jukebox in the rain.
I had traveled half a lifetime, different cities, different skies,
but that little wooden jukebox never left my closing eyes.
on the nights I felt the lonely press against my window pane, I would hear you softly laughing in that dim familiar room again.
When I saw you by the lamplight, with your collar turned up high, all the years fell off around us like the raindrops from the sky.
I said, there's a place still waiting if you'd like to take my arm, and your fingers laced with mine the way they used to in the dark.
Do you think the lights still glow?
Do you think it knows our names?
There's one way to find the truth.
Follow the echo of that refrain.
Jukebox in the rain, where our hearts first found the beat, where the scratchy records turned and pulled us off our careful feet. In that small town dance hall glow, we were young and unashamed, spinning slow and holding tight by the jukebox in the rain. Jukebox in the rain, with the floorboards worn and thin, where the songs of faded singers held us close and drew us in.
If the world should drift us far, we can still come back again. Just meet me where the music starts,
at the jukebox in the rain.
When we reached that painted doorway, I could feel my heartbeat climb.
But the sign above was flickering like a secret kept in time.
Yet inside the room lay waiting, with the tables all the same, and the gentle glow of amber from the glass that knew our names.
Then you dropped a silver quarter, let it tumble, let it sing,
and the same slow song we'd chosen bloomed like it had grown new wings.
As we moved across the floorboards, nothing ever felt so right.
You and I were once again the only dancers in the night.
Let the city hurry by outside the window with its schemes. Let the rain erase the footsteps that once walked away from dreams.
We have found our way together through the heartache and the change,
back to where the melody
knows our names. If tomorrow pulls you somewhere that my two hands cannot reach, we will leave this little promise where the music still can speak. Through the thunder, through the heartache, through the joy and through the pain, I will wait where we belong,
at the jukebox in the rain. Jukebox in the rain, let the old song softly play. Let the needle ride the groove that never learned to fade away.
In this small town dance hall glow, we're not lost, we're just reclaimed,
spinning slow and holding tight by the jukebox in the rain.
Jukebox in the rain. If we ever lose our way, we will follow every raindrop back to where our hearts will stay. When the midnight feels too long, love, and you're reaching out in vain, close your eyes and you'll find me
at the jukebox
in the
soft tide, moonlight, and a melody. I'm still reading letters by the sea. I remember when the summer air played with ribbons in your hair. We walked along the seaside promenade. Every step a promise that we made. You slipped your hand inside of mine, salt on your lips, stars on the tide. You whispered, when I have to go, write to me so I will always know. So when the seasons pulled you far, I wrote your name on every star. Now all these pages speak your name, every word a little flame. Letters by the sea, your handwriting in my hand. Tiny waves of ink that only we could understand. I hear your voice between each line you sent to me, whispering through the wind, these letters by the sea. If you're out there somewhere thinking still of me, know my heart is here with our letters by the sea. Years have passed and on a rainy day I find that little cafe where we'd stay. Raindrops dance on the window glass, like every tear I never let you see pass. I spread your letters on the wooden table, reading slowly as long as I'm able. Outside the clouds keep rolling through, but inside this room it's just me and you. The coffee cools, the daylight fades, but not the words that we once made. Every dearest and my love floats around me like a dove. Letters by the sea, your handwriting in my hand. Tiny waves of ink that only we could understand. I hear your voice between each line you sent to me, whispering through the wind, these letters by the sea. If you're out there somewhere thinking still of me, know my heart is here with our letters by the sea. Sometimes I walk where the shoreline bends, watching lovers holding hands like friends. I tuck your letters close inside my coat, every heartbeat matching every note. The waves roll in with a gentle sigh, gulls trace your name across the sky. Though time has taken you far from me, you're coming back in every memory. Maybe you're married, maybe you're alone, maybe you're chasing dreams you've always known. But if you ever feel the ocean call, think of that night when we gave it all. And if a moonlit breeze brings you to this shore, you'll find my footprints like before. I'll be standing where you once kissed me, reading out loud our history. Letters by the sea, your handwriting in my hand. Tiny waves of ink that only we could understand. Through all the years and all the miles between you and me, your love still drifts ashore in letters by the sea. If the world forgets the boy you used to see, these pages still remember here by the sea. If you ever come back, love, you'll find me waiting with our letters by the sea.
There's a cardboard box on my living room floor, spilling out summers we don't share anymore. Edges gone yellow, corners curling in, all of the places where our hands had been. I sit cross-legged in the lamplight's glow, dust in the air like tiny flakes of snow. The ticking clock is louder than before, but I still hear your key inside the door. I put on a record to cover the quiet, still I can hear your footsteps on the walk. When the room's in shadow and the needle's silent, that's when the past comes back and knocks. Scattered pictures of you, shining in the lamplight, soft and blue. Every smile, every tear brings your heartbeat back in view. No matter what I try to do, I keep falling back into these scattered pictures of you. Here's one of us on that old park bench, your coat too big, your hair in tangled strands. You drew our names along the peeling wood and swore you'd stay forever, said you would. Another frame, a rainy city street, you're half in laughter, half in running feet. My borrowed jacket hanging off your arms, like I could wrap you safe from every storm. I hide you in pages and bottom drawers, but somehow you drift back to my front door. Every time the evening starts to bruise, I see those colors bleeding through. Scattered pictures of you, shining in the lamplight, soft and blue. Every smile, every tear brings your heartbeat back in view. No matter what I try to do, I keep falling back into pictures of you. Somewhere you're walking down another lane, different windows calling out your name. Maybe you folded up our yesterday, but mine is spread around me where I lay. And though I know the years won't turn around, there's comfort in these fragments on the ground. Little pieces of a love we knew, still lighting up this quiet room. I stack the moments back in careful rows, tie up the lid and let the shadows close. But one small picture stays here by my bed, your laughing eyes and sunlight on your head. I set it down beside the midnight phone, whisper goodnight like you're still coming home. Then turn the lamp low just enough to see the way you're always looking back at me. Scattered pictures of you, glowing in the lamplight, soft and true. I'll let the past be what it was, but I won't hide it out of view. For all the miles and all we've been through, part of me will always move through scattered pictures of you. Part of me will always move through scattered pictures of you.
saw you through the window of a little riverside cafe, stirring sugar in your coffee like you always used to do that way.
I pretended not to notice, but my heartbeat gave me right away. All the years between us faded like the clouds on a summer day.
Rain was drawing gentle lines on the dusty window pane,
and the river kept on rolling, humming low just like a train.
When you finally looked and smiled, all the distance broke in two. Every old unspoken promise floated back into the room. Oh, I remember folded letters with your name I never sent,
and the photographs I kept of every night we ever spent.
All the ink and paper couldn't hold the tears we cried. So let's walk together back to the riverside, back to the riverside, where our hearts first learned to fly, where the dusk and water met and you were standing by my side.
Hand in hand we'll let the present wash the lonely years away.
Back to the riverside,
beginning again today.
Back to the riverside,
where we found our foolish pride,
where we swore we'd never part, and then we let that promise die.
If there's still a spark between us, let it be our guiding tide. Take me back,
back to the riverside.
I remember how we partied on a cold October night. You were chasing bigger dreams, I was scared to hold on tight.
I said love will wait forever, then I boarded that midnight bus.
But forever felt much shorter when it wasn't us.
In the cities that I traveled,
every river looked like home.
In the quiet of my kitchen,
I could feel you when alone.
Now the rain on this old window sounds like pages turning slow.
Every drop a whispered, maybe we were never meant to grow.
There were boxes full of postcards that I started touring to,
and a song that I kept humming, 'cause it always led to you.
We can't change the stories or the time we pushed aside, but we can write a new one by the riverside.
Back to the riverside,
where our hearts first learned to fly, where the dusk and water met and you were standing by my side.
hand in hand we'll let the present wash the lonely years away.
Back to the riverside,
beginning again today.
Back to the riverside, where we found our foolish pride, where we swore we'd never part, and then we let that promise die.
If there's still a spark between us, let it be our guiding tide. Take me back,
back to the riverside. So I rose up from my table,
left my coffee turning cold,
and I met you in the doorway,
like we did in days of old.
You said, tell me where we're going.
I said anywhere with you,
but our footsteps knew the way before our hearts could speak the truth.
down the little crooked sidewalk where the willow branches lean,
past the lamplight on the corner,
painting gold on everything.
when we reached the quiet water,
all the memories open wide, and the evening wrapped us gently in its tide.
if we stumble on the stories that we never told out loud,
if we tremble at the future or the weight of what we vow,
we can listen to the river, let it carry every sigh, every doubt. we ever had can drift on by. Take my hand and let the moonlight
draw a silver line for two.
let the ripples write forever
In a language just for you.
if we
Only get 1 second chance to turn the falling tide. Let it start right here beside the riverside. Back to the riverside, where our hearts first learned to fly.
where the dusk and water met and you were standing by my side.
Hand in hand we'll let the present wash the lonely years away.
Back to the riverside,
Beginning again today.
back to the riverside. Let the past fall from our eyes. Every tear a little star that never truly said goodbye.
If tomorrow tries to shake us, we'll remember how tonight
Brought us back, back to the riverside. Back to the riverside.
back to the riverside,
Where your heart found mine.
and mine found yours.
Back to the riverside once more.
Ferris wheel turning in the summer air. Cotton candy shadows, music everywhere. Waves kept time with the carousel tune. Two young hearts underneath the moon.
I remember laughing by the painted ride. Ticket stubs crumpled in your hand in mine. You won a small prize at the knocking game. Pinned a ribbon on me, whispered my name.
We walked the boardwalk till the lights went low. Salt on your lips and the warm winds glow.
You said if you ever lose your way to me,
Look for my porch light by the sea. Years rolled out like the waves on the sand, pulled us farther than we ever planned.
still every summer when the fair rolls in,
I hear your laughter on the wind again.
porch light by the sea, shining soft and low, calling through the night where the seabirds go.
If you're out there drifting, come back home to me. Follow that glow, my porch light by the sea.
Porch light by the sea, through the wind and spray.
Holding out a hope that you'll find your way.
If our love still lingers where it used to be,
You'll see it burning, porch light by the sea. I moved inland where the streets stand still, trading ocean songs for a factory hill. But on my wall there's a faded view of the Ferris wheel and a younger you.
I stay behind with the painted boats, hanging summer towels on the old back porch.
Every evening when the sun slips down, I light that lamp at the edge of town.
Some nights driving back to see the shore,
I almost
Porch light by the sea, shining soft and low, calling through the night where the seabirds go.
If you're out there drifting, come back home to me. Follow that glow, my porch light by the sea.
Porch light by the sea, through the wind and spray,
holding out a hope that you'll find your way.
if our love still lingers where it used to be,
You'll see it burning, porch light by the sea. Tonight the carnival is back in town. I hear the music as the sun goes down.
I wipe my hands on my apron hem,
Then light that lamp like I did back then. I park my car by the sandy road, hear the distant call of the midway show. I walk the promenade slow and bare, smelling sugar, hearing laughter in the air. Each step closer to the turning tide, every heartbeat pulling us to collide. Then through the dusk, soft as it can be, we see that little light beside the sea. Maybe we can't bring back our 17,
but we can walk where our feet have been.
maybe the years put lines on our face,
But our hearts still know this place.
if the winds grow wild and the sky turns gray, we'll hold that light till it guides our way. In every storm and memory, we'll keep it shining by the sea.
Porch light by the sea, let it glow for two, for the girl I was and the boy I knew.
If tomorrow finds us where we long to be, we'll stand together by that light at the sea.
Porch light by the sea, when our hair turns white,
We'll sit on the steps in its gentle light.
if my hand grows shaky,
Still you'll sit by me and watch it burning, porch light by the sea. Terrace wheel fading in the distant dark, waves still whisper where we left our mark. Two tired hearts, one small lamp by the sea.
Kettle on the burner, ticking of the clock, moonlight on the window, and the world all locked. It's late and the children are dreaming upstairs, toys on the rug and a coat on the chair. You're standing at the counter in your faded robe, turning down the radio soft and low, yeah. I pull out your old chair, let the lamplight fall on the little chip cups and the peeling wall. You'll bring the sugar bowl with that sleepy smile, like we've come to this moment from 1,000 miles. In the hush of the house, when the streets go still, every little heartbeat seems to lean on your will. And I find more heaven in this simple night than I ever did under any bright spotlight. At the kitchen table, when the day is through, I fall in love all over just by looking at you. With a small light burning and the whole world hazy, your hand in mine makes the hard days easy. At the kitchen table, in the midnight glow, we talk so soft while the warm steam flows. If the years run on and the sky turn unstable, I'll meet you every evening at the kitchen table. You open up a shoebox with a quiet sigh, letters tied in ribbon from the days gone by. There's a photograph faded at the edge of the seam, 2 kids in a doorway full of hope and steam. I read my own handwriting from another year, shaky little promises and borrowed cheer. You laugh at the grammar, wipe away one tear, say you didn't have much, but you meant it, dear. We pass the memories gently back and forth, like we're counting all the ways that we found our worth. And the light from above draws a simple ring, a golden little halo where our fingers cling. At the kitchen table, when the day is through, I fall in love all over just by looking at you. With a small light burning and the whole world hazy, your hand in mine makes the hard days easy. At the kitchen table, in the midnight glow, we talk so soft while the warm steam flows. If the years run on and the sky turned unstable, I'll meet you every evening at the kitchen table. We never had a ballroom or a chandelier, just a creaking wooden floor and each other here. But I'll spin you round the linoleum slow, let the fridge hum keep a gentle tempo. Outside there's a city chasing neon and speed, but we've got everything that our hearts could need. One tight old lamp and your sweet tight eyes, and a love still shining like a new sunrise. Oh, at the kitchen table, with the window dark, we trace our tomorrows in a coffee mug. We don't need an orchestra or a fable, just a late night laugh at the kitchen table. Oh, at the kitchen table, when our hair turns gray, we'll be telling the same old stories the same old way. If my hands grow shaky and my steps aren't stable, I'll still reach out for yours at the kitchen table. So when the daylight fades and the hours grow few, I'll turn on that lamp and sit across from you till the very last sunset. If I am able, I'll love you forever at the kitchen table.
streetlights in a silver chain. I was standing there alone. You appeared through the evening crowd, coat pulled tight, collar turned up high. City noise was a distant sound, just your gentle hello and your eyes. You said, "Miss, looks like it's gonna pour. Would you mind if I walk your way? One umbrella, just enough for two." And the whole world faded while we swayed. Every drop that kissed the ground seemed to echo your name somehow. I didn't know it then, but now I can hear that rainy evening now. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, side by side through the wind and rain. I'll find my way to you again, no matter where the seasons change. Two hearts, one umbrella. Days went by like the passing cars, then your train took you far from town. On that platform with your suitcase warm, I tried so hard not to break down. You said, "Darling, don't you be afraid. When you're lonely, just think of the rain." Every letter that I send to you is a promise I'll be back again. Ink and paper, trembling hands, your handwriting soft and true. Every word like a gentle hand pulled my heart back close to you. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, side by side through the wind and rain. I'll find my way to you again, no matter where the seasons change. Two hearts, one umbrella. Now the years have quietly gone. Riverside is a softer place. Evening sky turns a violet tone, and I feel the warmth of your face. I hear footsteps coming down the path, turn to see you in the fading light. In your hand is that old umbrella worn, but your smile is new and bright. You whisper, "Love, I kept the sound of that first rain in my mind." Every street and every town, I was walking by your side. So we open up above. After all the waiting we've been through, here we are, still in love. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, hand in hand by the riverside. Raindrops falling, but we don't hide. For the rest of this tender life, two hearts, one umbrella. Soft rain on the window pane, street lights shining warm and yellow. I'll walk every road again with you, my one umbrella. Motor humming like a lullaby tune, street lamps drifting past the window moon. I find my seat in the usual row, where I learn the face I've come to know. You'd sit there quiet with your tie undone, newspaper folded from a day hard run. I'd hold my ticket like a fragile thing, listening softly to the engine sing. One rainy night when the wipers cried, you moved your coat to the empty side. You said, "It's cold, won't you sit here too?" And that's how I found the road to you. We talked of small things, of days and pay, of coffee breaks and the price of rain. But in your laughter, warm and low, I heard a song I wanted to know. Last bus home with you, rolling through the night, city fading out beneath the amber lights. Don't need diamonds, don't need something new, just this last bus home with you. Last bus home with you, hands that almost touch, hearts leaning closer without saying much. If I can end my day inside this view, I've got enough. Last bus home with you. Some nights we'd ride with the windows clear, talking of places we'd like to steer. You'd say someday when the time is right, we'll trade this bus for a car in the night. I'd smile and tell you I didn't mind these worn out seats and their rattling spine, because each corner, each familiar turn was one more mile where our hearts could learn. You'd press the bell at your usual stop, say, "See you tomorrow," when the doors would pop. But on that evening when you hesitated, I knew our journey had really waited. Last bus home with you, rolling through the night, city fading out beneath the amber lights. hearts leaning closer without saying much. If I can end my day inside this view, I've got enough. Last bus home with you. One winter storm, when the snow came down, we stepped off early on the edge of town. You walked me slowly to my doorway light, brushing off snowflakes from my coat that night. You said, I know this isn't grand or bold, no fancy dinners in a coat of gold, but if you'll have me simple and true, every last bus I'll ride with you. Folks dream of the ships that sail, of silver trains on a shining rail, but my sweet dream is a worn-out seat, your shoulder steady underneath my cheek. Someday maybe we'll have our own front door, shoes by the mat and a swept-up floor, but we'll still smile when the daylight's through, and say, let's pretend it's that bus and you. Last bus home with you, rolling through the years, engine humming low as it dries our tears. Don't need oceans, don't need sky bright blue, just this last bus home with you. Last bus home with you. When the night grows old, I'll hold your arm when the wind blows cold. If every day can end the way we knew, I'm always on that last bus home with you. Motor fading like a lullaby tune, two silhouettes beneath the same small moon. Wherever life may carry us on through, my heart rides that last bus home with you.
Driving through the dark with the headlights on, then I hear a few notes of our long-lost song. The car radio glows on the empty road, and your name comes back with every chord it holds.
I see you waving by the station gate, your coat in the wind as I ran so late. We said someday soon on that platform edge, but the miles rolled on like an endless pledge.
Now this melody from the years long gone turns the wheel of time and it pulls me home.
If a song can travel through the night so far,
maybe love remembers where our hearts still are.
every line I'm humming as I ride along
Whispers that you're still my favorite song,
you're still my favorite song,
playing in my heart so strong.
every little harmony we used to know rises like the dashboard glow.
You're still my favorite song, even when the years feel long.
When the world goes quiet and the lights are gone, I can hear you in my favorite song. Na, 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 na. I'm by the cafe voice in that old affair. We were young and certain at the station door.
You said write me soon, then you asked for more. I kept your letters in a wooden box, every folded page, every heart-shaped lock.
If a song can find me on a night like this, maybe we can find our way back to that kiss. Every line I'm humming as the night moves on tells me
You're still in my favorite song.
you're still my favorite song.
Playing in my heart so strong.
Every little harmony we used to know rises like the dashboard glow.
You're still my favorite song, even when the years feel long.
When the world goes quiet and the lights are gone, I can hear you in my favorite song.
I turn the car around toward that same old track.
I close my notebook and I don't look back.
The station clock is ticking like it used to do.
And I see a shadow that looks like you.
Your smile appears through the silver rain.
And the years between slowly break their chain.
Then the jukebox in the corner starts to play along, and it's softly spinning our favorite song.
We don't speak at first. We don't speak at first. We just hold on tight while the saxophone cries through the tender night. All the words we lost find a place to land as the rhythm gently leads our hands. If the world moves fast and the nights move slow, there's a place we'll meet where the old songs go. Anytime I'm lonely and the road feels wrong, I'll come back to you in our favorite song.
Oh, you're still my favorite song, where my tired heart belongs. Every little heartbeat, steady, soft and true, finds its perfect tempo next to you.
You're still my favorite song, like a light that's always on. Yeah, when the past and future try to pull us strong, I will hold you in our favorite song.
On this station platform where we both stand near,
I can hear our story ringing loud and clear. From the very first